Good morning, class. This is Aaron Nichols, EDU652, Instructional Design and Delivery. This week, we will be going over creating and implementing a do type activity. So we will be reflecting back on last week's assignment after we learned what is a watermark and the implications of a watermark. Today, we'll be actually learning how to actually make one. So first things first, go straight to Photoshop, and we're going to create a new image. So if you go to File, click New. If you have anything else open, you can close it and start fresh, like a fresh palette like I have on my screen. Once you click New, the new box will open up. We can immediately title it EDU652, or whichever you want to call it. Our preset is going to go down to Film and Video. Most of these other sizes are good for any other types of projects. They'll make sense whenever you're doing those, but for ours and what I will be showing you, we will be going to a film and video. So if you go to the sizes difference, it'll go to preset different sizes of TVs or viewing areas on a TV. So for ours, we'll be focusing around 1080p. And you always want to make sure your background is transparent whenever you're creating a watermark, because if you don't do that, it will be solid white, and whenever you overlay it on top of the video, you won't be able to see your video. So when you open up this image, you can see that there's blue lines everywhere. These blue lines are supposed to represent the safe areas, the safe viewing areas on the TV screen and where they're viewable. And keep in mind, this is for the 1080p preset. So with that in mind, we will open up our text tool. And this is where you want to create your actual file. You can put any type of line here that can protect your image, whether it be contact information or a link to your website, anything of that nature. So for example purposes, I'm just going to put my first dot last and a makeshift website that will be used as an example of what I will be using to protect my image. Now, as you can see here, it opened up to blue and a certain font. So if you go over to your character box, you can see the text drop down. We can change our font to anything that we think is legible, that would look good on a larger screen. So for this example, I'll just pick something pretty basic. You can change whether it's regular, bold, and the color. I'll make this one white, and I'm going to place it down in the corner of the image. It locks down into these grid lines. So after that, you just go to save. We'll be saving the file, EDU652, watermark can be my name. And for the format of the picture, we'll want to pick something that always keeps the transparent background, which is a PNG file. Make sure it goes to my desktop and save. But before we do that, we want to make sure that we're not going to pick anything as far as compression is concerned. So we don't want this to compress anything. We want to keep full image quality. So after it's done and saved, we'll move over to Final Cut Pro. And as you can see, I've already grabbed over my part of my video I want to show you. And we can import our watermark from our desktop and click import. You want to make sure it goes to the event, whichever one you pre-selected it as. Week 3 watermark will work, and all these presets will work fine. Alright, and as you can see right here, it already popped up. And this, all you have to do is grab it for whatever length of time you want to have it for. It's never really a perfect process, so you just drag what you do see and drag it over top of your video. But as you can see, if you go across your video right here, it's for this length, and then right at the 7 minute and 25 second, if you look up there, 7 minute and 25 second mark, it'll drop off. And then all of a sudden the watermark isn't there anymore. So what you got to do for that is drag your window on the right side of it all the way over, and it should auto lock into the length of the video, like boom, there we go. So once you do that, your watermark will overlay on top of your entire video, and you're done. And for any sections you want to remove your watermark, you can add it. You can add in a different piece of it and set it somewhere else. So if there's a little short segment or anything where you want to not have the watermark up there, you can have it just like this. So it'll appear just like this in the video. So it blanked out and then popped right back up. Okay, once you're done with that, you'll want to click share, go to file and then click share. And since we made it in 1080p, we can save the quality in 1080p for Apple devices. If you have your YouTube account already linked, you can set up your credentials there and link it through there. But for this case, we'll just go to Apple devices 1080p. It'll pre-title your title with the name of the file that you imported. You can change it to whatever you'd like. And all your presets down here will work for the process. Click share, and whenever you're done, it'll appear on your desktop or wherever you selected for your destination. Your video is done rendering and it appears over here on your desktop. You can go to your YouTube account and click upload, and you can drag the file from your desktop into the middle and drop it. Or other computers, you can click the button and find wherever your file was at. Mine was on the desktop, and hit open, and your video will start uploading and configuring to your account. Then you go into title it whatever you want to. And whenever you're all done, hitting in your description and your key tag words, just click publish and it'll be done.